Hey guys, and welcome back. I am Sam Crack, and today we're going to talk about a completely obliterated 2008 Lamborghini Murcielago. Let me show you some photos, then we're going to see what it sold for. All right, so here it is. This is a 2008 Lamborghini Murcielago. Looks like the original color was green, although we really can't tell. And it had some nice green wheels that are in pieces. So this is from the insurance company, which you know me, if I buy a car, it's got to be from the insurance company. So that fits the bill. But other than that, nothing else fits the bill on this car. It was a car that obviously was damaged very heavily and then caught on fire because it says the primary damage is a burn. They say that its retail value is somewhere around 190,000. Oh, and it was a convertible too. Very nice. V12 engine. So right now, what I'm going to play for you is this car coming up on the auction block and selling at auction. You're going to see exactly what it goes for, and I'm going to speed it up because actually the bidding on this car went for a couple minutes. So check it out right here. And there you have it. This car sold for $13,000. Now, kind of interesting. Let's look through the pictures a little bit closer up here. And we see that this car is completely destroyed. It's in pieces. And it's really hard for me to understand why the car went for, let's say, so much money. But really, the clues are in these photos. So let's take a closer look. We'll just go through every single picture here and then we'll look a little bit more in depth. And I mean, look at the whole car. Not only, like I said, it got into a massive accident, it then caught on fire. So I'm going to tell you why I think this car went for $13,000. So we look at these pictures here. This looks like a lot of burned engine components, and there's metal and there's plastic right here. Nothing really in this photo except, see this right on the side? That's clearly carbon fiber, which is interesting. We go through, this wheel looks like it's probably done. No bringing that wheel back to life. But what we do see back here, this is probably the front bumper. And see this? There's a grill. That grill is intact. That grill is big money. If you watch my Audi S3 rebuild video, you know that I spent $500 on one lower grill. So that grill, and there's another fin right here. There's a few pieces. Let's continue looking and see what we got. So here's more of the car. It's really tough to tell whether this is actually the front or the rear. My guess is that this is the front. This is where the windshield goes. And the whole front end of the car just got completely smashed off. And so again, we continue looking for clues. Right here is an interesting clue. There's a brake rotor and a brake caliper. And likely, if that brake caliper survived, behind there are a few suspension components. And again, this is a Lamborghini we're talking about. It's not easy to get the parts for these cars. You can get them. And on some older Lamborghinis, you have to wait a very long time to get them. So in this case, here's a few extra parts they have that the buyer can resell on the used car part market. So this is the one photo I find interesting out of them all. Obviously, the body was made out of a lot of carbon fiber. And so we see a lot of twisted carbon fiber in this photo. And after doing some research, carbon fiber can actually be recycled, like regular metals are recycled now. Now, if you were to melt down a steel or aluminum chassis, probably wouldn't be worth a whole heck of a lot. But as we know, carbon fiber goes for a major premium. Now, I don't think there's $13,000 worth of recyclable carbon fiber on this car, but hey, it's worth a shot. You got the car and all the scrap pieces that are made out of carbon fiber. If you can sell it to a recycler, that's money to be made, or money to be made back after spending $13,000 winning this. Right here's a spring and what looks like a strut. Again, we don't know the condition of that. It could be usable, and if it is usable, we're talking about anywhere from several $100s to a few $1,000s just for one part on these cars. Looks to be another brake caliper right here. If you were somehow able to get 4 brake calipers out of this car, or even a brake set out of this car, you could be talking about $4,000 or $5,000 just for a brake kit on a Lamborghini Murcielago.
So there you have it. This Lamborghini is obviously going to be used just for parts, but the thing that interests me most is whether that carbon fiber will actually be recycled. My question to the automakers is, when are you going to start using bamboo in a car structure? You hear that? You know that bamboo has actually got a stronger tensile strength than steel, and it handles compression better than concrete. Now that's something to think about. Guys, I hope you learned something in this video, and I hope you liked it. If you did, hit the thumbs up button, and please make sure you're subscribed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you real soon.